The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Fouled away. Struck him out, so he makes quick work of him here. 3 straight strikeouts, and the side is retired. 3 up, 3.
Leading off for the game, right fielder.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And he swings on top of one here and chops it foul right at home plate. Here comes the 0-1. And this one's tapped foul at home plate. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Hit hard to short. Iglesias is there. And a bit of a high throw that time, but no problem over there at first as they record the out.
Up next for the Yankees.
Ready for another chance. Ronald Torreyes comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. Skied in the air to straightaway left. Goodrum on the move. He hauls it in without any trouble, and there are 2 away.
How about it? Third baseman.
So 2 are gone now in the Yankee half of the 4th, and that'll bring in Jacoby Ellsbury. A shot down the first baseline. Oh, and he can't come up with it. And the throw won't be in time as he'll be able to beat out the recovery throw at first.
Well, I think he took it for granted there a bit. Probably thought he had it in the bag, and he just lost concentration for a minute. Now his pitcher has to pick him up with 2 outs.
First delivery to him on the way. Swinging a ball line down in the left field corner. But this is going to get foul. The 0-1. There's a swing and a high deep drive headed for the right field corner. And it'll fade just at the end and winds up a long foul ball. Sent in the air out to straightaway center. Martin is under it. Makes the catch, and that'll retire the side. The Yanks leave 1. They're up 2-0. Here's the shortstop now, Jose Iglesias. He starts off the inning against a guy who struck out the side last inning. How did they get to him here?
I'm not sure, Matt, that they want to stay as patient. He's been throwing a lot of strikes. They might want to start swinging a little bit earlier in the count.
0-1 count, and the pitch. Swing and a miss, and he's in the hole. 0-2 now.
This lineup is flailing right now. They're having a hard time just making contact, let alone putting the ball in play.
High in the air out to center field. Torreyes moving to his left, and that's the first out of the inning.
That's exactly what they wanted out of that pitch up in the zone. They took him up the ladder, and he couldn't get up to it. So that was an easy pop-out. Well-executed pitch there.
The next batter, Jeimer Candelario. As the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1. Looking to put the ball in play here. He went down on strikes in his first at-bat. Now here it comes. And he fouls this one off. Here it comes on 0-2. Got him looking with the fastball as that had some two-seam movement to it. 2 gone.
Boy, it's been a rough go through these middle innings so far. This offense right now really doesn't have an answer for anything that he's throwing. He's attacking up, down, in and out in the strike zone. He's been awfully dominant up to this point.
And a high strike there. 0-1. Castellanos playing here in his age 26 season. He was a first-round pick back in the 2010 first-year player draft.
You know, I know this guy isn't the superstar everyone thought he was going to be when he was drafted in those high rounds, but he has had a solid big league career.
He struck him out, his 8th punch out of the ball game, and that one ends the inning. Striding in once again, Greg Bird. He's in to get things going here in inning number 5. First pitch coming. Here it is. Swing and a miss out in front of a changeup.
Well, there's a pitch we haven't seen in a while. If he's going to have the ability to flip that in there whenever he wants, this is going to be a tough test.
Grounded up the first baseline, but this will wind up a foul ball, strike 2.
I don't think he's going to triple up on changeup right there. He seemed to have gotten the timing down on that second one.
Hard hit ball to second, and that is through into right field for a single. With that, the Yankees have put their leadoff hitter aboard to start out the inning. Here's Brett Gardner now. A hit in 2 tries so far.
Hey, give the hitter credit right there. He was ready for that heater 0-2. But, Dan, I question the pitch selection.
You know, sometimes as a pitcher, you don't want to give a good hitter the same pitch back to back to back, 3 pitches in a row. His thinking might have been right there. He had gone off speed 2 pitches in a row. Maybe he had him set up for the fastball. He guessed wrong.
Here's Miguel Andujar now. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Here's a shot to left field and deep. And out of here. And I mean by plenty. That ball was crushed. It's a 2-run shot to straightaway left. 8th home run on the season for him. As the Yankees start to pull away a bit, it's now 4-0.
Now that one is definitely worth looking at again with our show track technology. It had plenty of distance to get out of the park, and you can see why when it's hit at 115 miles an hour. That's not something you see every day.
Now batting, catcher.
Standing in now, Gary Sanchez. And right into the shift. And a diving effort there at third. Good way to bruise your ribs. How much for one of them ribs? It's a foul ball. He's 1 for 2 in this one. 0-1. Here it comes. Second pitch is chopped foul right at home plate, and he's behind now 0-2. High in the air out to center field. Martin is under it. He's got it, and there are 2 down now.
The batter, number 99.
Here's big Aaron Judge. First pitch coming. Here it is. High and deep to left center field. Martin going back to the track, and it's gone as they add still another. A solo home run there for Aaron Judge, and even 20 home runs for him now thus far, and that'll stake the Yankees to a 5-0 lead now.
Well, he hit a homer last night too, so it's obvious that he's in a groove right now. My advice to this staff, don't give him anything he can extend his arms on. You do, and he's going to make you pay for it just like he did.
Now batting, right
Giancarlo Stanton now.
As he swings and grounds it toward the hole.
That's through, and he's got his first base hit. He's 1 for 3. So with that, the top of the 5th is still alive.
You know, D-Roll, that's not a bad way to keep it going. A base hit right there, hitting streak, 15 games and counting.
Yeah, we're halfway through a calendar month, and he looks up and he's had a knock. You can't get caught up in it. You have to trust the process. Keep doing what got you to this point. Staying focused, not trying to do too much, staying within your plan, and studying the opposing pitcher.
A look over to Stanton, and now the pitch.
1-1.
And a pitch out, nothing doing though, and that's ball 1. And it looks like a right-hander's got enough to throw in the Tiger bullpen. The 1-1 home. And they pitch out here, but nothing's happening. Ball 2. 3 runs already home here. A little early, and now it's even at 2-2. He's set. Here's the 2-2. This one's down to third. Taken in by Castellanos. Throw to first in plenty of time, and his side is retired. We are in Motown. Here's the switch hitting Victor Martinez. They'll start things out here in the home 5th, and it's been tough sledding for this lineup through the first half of the game.
Yeah, they haven't had any momentum going to the plate so far in this one, Matt. They need something to break their way and wake them up a bit.
Be nice to get these fans involved at some point as well.
Hey, I never want to take an offense's aggression away, but they've been swinging at a lot of pitches early in the count, find themselves down. I think they need to regroup, have a meeting in the dugout, and figure out a way to maybe look at some pitches.
Fouled off. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. And he rings up another one. Make it 9 strikeouts for him in the game. Digging in for his second at-bat, Jim Adduci.
He's just bringing up strikeouts left and right. But what's really impressive to me, he hasn't walked anyone either. He's just pounding the zone. His stuff is dirty today.
Strike one to start the at-bat. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Swung on and missed. Outclassed by that fastball for a strike.
I gotta say, his command of the corners in this start has been pretty exceptional. He's mixed east and west really well, and it's a big reason why he's had success.
And he struck him out. The 10th victim set down on strikes thus far. Still a little early to start talking about these things. There you go, right there. A big goose egg in that hit column, worth keeping in mind as we get later into the afternoon. 50th pitch of the game on its way. And a high strike to begin the at-bat. It's 0-1.
I really like how he's getting ahead early in the count. He's pitching aggressively, and what that does, it holds the pitch count down.
And that's up in the zone a bit, but a called strike. 0-2. 0-2, here it comes. Lifted out towards straightaway center field. And he'll get there in plenty of time to put this one away, and that ends the inning. Down in order go the Tigers. Need to get it going.
You're in place. Now pitching for the Tigers.
Digging in once again, Jacoby Ellsbury. He's 0 for 2 thus far in this one. Now a bouncing ball for the second baseman, Amarista. Throw to first gets him, so the leadoff man's retired here to begin the 6th.
Up next for the Yankees, center fielder, Aaron Hicks.
Ready for another chance, Aaron Hicks. 0 for 2 on his line thus far. Here's the first pitch to him. Very weakly on the ground, but it's foul, strike one. 5 runs, 8 hits, and no errors for the Yankees so far. Pulled toward right center field. Martin is under it. 2 down. Ready once again, Greg Bird. 2 hits and 2 trips for him thus far. First pitch on its way. Hard hit ball to second. Throw in time, and the side is retired. Digging in to try it again, Leonis Martin. He'll have the opportunity to kick things off as we begin the home 6th.
This one doesn't look good so far, down by a boatload as we enter the middle innings. It's about time they get something going, and the last thing you want to do is fall behind where you have to score a bunch in the 8th and 9th inning.
Popped him up. Sanchez is under it, looks it into his glove, and there's one gone. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Nico Goodrum. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. Oh, and he just blows the fastball by him for strike one. No runs, no hits, 1 error for the Tigers thus far. A little quick on that swing, and he finds himself behind 0-2. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. And he struck him out. And there's strikeout number 11 in the ballgame.
Boy, he's just been setting him up and knocking him down all afternoon. We've seen a lot of punch-outs from him where he didn't get much resistance. 3 pitches right there, and see you later.
First delivery to him on the way. Takes a high fastball for a strike. Here's the 0-1 pitch. There's a fastball that just misses. Ball 1.
1-1.
The 1-1 is in there for the second strike.
Pretty adamant about working him inside right now. Back-to-back fastballs, and that one was able to find the zone.
The 1-2. Still 1-2. 2 out, nobody on. Popped up. Andujar on the move. High hop, and he barehands it. Got him. We'll see the speedy Brett Gardner start things out when we come back. It's the Yankees 5 and the Tigers nothing. Back here now at Comerica Park in Detroit. Yankees leading this one as we get ready to start the 7th. But before we do, here's a look at our game summary to this point. Shot toward right center. Martin has to roam straight back, but he has it for the first out.
Jumped all over that first pitch of the inning, and he didn't miss it. Just wasn't able to steer it in a direction that resulted in a leadoff hit.
Hit sharply on the ground. Iglesias is up with it on to first, and it's a quick start to the 7th as now there are 2 away.
Now batting, catcher, Yogi Berra.
Striding in once again, Gary Sanchez. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. Grounded straight into the shift on the left side. On to first, and can you believe it? A 3-pitch in. Leading off the inning, Jose Iglesias, and they'll need him to get something going here.
Starting to run out of time. They haven't been able to score any runs as we're moving late into this one. A perfect time for this leadoff guy to try to get on base and ignite a rally.
Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. And a fastball just a bit high. And he strikes him out here. So that's out number 1 here in the 7th as he continues to keep him out of the hit column.
Well, it's been a rough series for him at the plate so far. That's 4 strikeouts in the first 2 games. So this pitching staff clearly has him figured out.
In there for strike 1, 0-1. 1 out, nobody on. A high fastball is in there.
He's still looking great to me out there on the mound. Punched out the first guy in the 7th, and he's jumped ahead in the count right here. Looks like he could stay in this game a while longer.
Stays alive, still 0-2. Ready with another 0-2. Got him. So that's the 2nd out of the inning, and he's 7 outs away now.
He's really racked up the strikeouts in this one, and this guy's been victimized 3 times already today. He and this lineup are clearly having a really tough time picking him up.
And he throws the fastball by him here, 0-1.
I'll tell you, we're in the later stages of this ball game, but his fastball is still coming out of his hand with plenty on it.
Here's a late swing and a miss, strike 2.
The discipline has just been completely absent from this offense. Seems like they're always finding themselves behind the count, and a big reason.
And he struck him out to retire the side, so he's through 7 complete, still working on a masterpiece. 3 up, 3 down.
Now pitching for the Tigers.
Ready for another shot now, Aaron Judge. He'll have the first crack at it here as we start inning number 8.
Well, Matt, this is one of the problems. This guy's a good fastball, particularly low fastball hitter. It doesn't matter how hard or how low you throw it. That's right into this wheelhouse. What you want to do with this guy is move the ball from the belt up to get him to chase something that maybe he'll pop up in the infield.
Yeah, that hard hit single right there. That's clean. 3 for 4. He's looking locked in.
In now, Giancarlo Stanton. Smoked on the ground up the middle. And another base hit as this is through into center, and they're in business now to start the 8th.
Boy, D-Roll, when you're starting to swing it like this team is, doesn't matter. They bring in a new relief pitcher, right? And he gets greeted with back-to-back base hits.
Yeah, exactly. That's what you want to do. In today's day and age of bullpen down your throat, you very rarely see back-to-back knocks when these guys are throwing smoke.
That's one of the keys, too. When you come in facing guys out of the bullpen. They're being taught to throw strikes early, and they're taking advantage of it. He's throwing strikes, and they're jumping all over him.
Ground ball left side. The tag gets one. Over to second, a double play. On to first. They got him. A triple play. Victor Martinez. Here's the switch hitting Victor Martinez.
We're moving right along into this one as we head into the late innings. Listen, if you want to score, you got to have to bunch some hits together, and they haven't been able to do that so far. So hopefully this leadoff guy, this will be the right guy at the right spot to get something going. He's obviously been very impressive on the mound in this one, and I think the big reason why is his ability to stay out of the middle of the zone. That's kind of obvious, but it's clear to me that even when he misses his spots, he's not missing over the plate.
The 1-1 home. Strike two swinging. The 1-2. Is a wave and a miss. He struck him out. Another strikeout for him on the mound, and boy, is it fun to watch him go about his business.
No doubt, Matty. He's one of my favorites, mostly because of his stuff. You know, he can absolutely dominate on any given day because of what he offers up there. It's just nasty. There aren't many hitters that like to see this guy on the mound.
Now the 1-0 is taken, strike one. Bases are empty, one man out. Popped him up. But this will land untouched. The 1-2 is a wave and a miss. He struck him out.
We're getting into the nitty-gritty. That's the second out of the 8th inning, and the pitcher needs only 4 more outs for a no-hitter.
The catcher, Derek Norris, is in, and they're down to their final 4 outs here, Dan.
Yeah, that's not looking too good for them right now, Matt. They've got a significant hill to climb, but they've got to take it.
And the third baseman is there to make the catch, and the inning is over. Down in order go the Tigers. Need to get it going soon. It's 5-0. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Pulled toward right center field. He lays out for it, but he can't pull it in. Around second now, and this ball still hasn't been fielded. And he will make it all the way to third now as that mistake proves a costly one indeed.
And that's the chance you take when you lay out for a ball like that. You make the play and you're a hero on the highlight shows. You miss it and you're picking yourself up and chasing after it.
Digging in the switch hitter, Aaron Hicks. 4th trip to the plate for him, and he's at risk of ending that nice hitting streak that he's put together.
Yeah, chances are it's on his mind, Matt, but you just have to let that get out of the way as best you can. You have to approach this at bat just like any other. Otherwise, you're just getting in your own way.
Into the stands. He got it. The left-handed power bat of Greg Bird digs in now. He was retired via the ground ball last time up. Line to the right side. Aducci back in plenty of time to put this away, however, and there are 2 gone. Here's Brett Gardner now, who comes into this appearance in the midst of a 1-for-4 day. First delivery to him on the way. A swing and a high drive to right center field. Martin going back at the track, and he makes a nice catch on the track as that ends the inning. So it's 1 run, 1 hit, no errors. Next for the Tigers, Leonis Martin. He struck out and popped out in his 2 previous trips. And you look at a fastball that doesn't miss by a whole lot. It's 1-0. A ball and a strike. And that's taken for a called strike two. And it's 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
Well, 2 straight fastballs inside haven't put him away. So now it'll be interesting to see what he turns to.
And another one. Strikeout number 17 in the ball game as he keeps racking them up. Next up for Detroit, Nico Goodrum. No hits in 2 trips to the plate for him in the ball game. And it's fouled away. Big swing and a miss at the fastball, and he's behind in the count 0-2.
He's feeling it out there on the mound, just getting the ball and throwing it with a lot of confidence right now.
Struck him out. 18 strikeouts for him now.
It's been a rough game for him at the plate. Couldn't get the bat off his shoulder right there, and he struck out twice before that one. So he's going to have a lot to think about when he leaves the ballpark tonight.
Fastball in there for a called strike. Ellsbury into foul territory. Last breath for the Tigers. Strike 3 called, and it's over. He's pitched a perfect game.
Yeah, you've heard when it rains, it pours. Well, it was raining dominance out here in this one. 27 up, 27 down, and he barely broke a sweat half the time. That's one of the rarest feats in all of sports, and I'm just excited I was here to be a part of it. Perfection is always beautiful.
Well, you don't have to look too far to find our tops player of the game. I'd say anytime you throw a perfect game, you'd be a pretty strong candidate.
Yeah, no need to offer any debate this time. All you have to do is look at the box score. No hits, no walks, not even a base runner. We talked about his brilliance all game long, and you can bet he's going to celebrate this one tonight.
Our final line score this afternoon, first for the victorious Yankees, 6 runs, 11 hits, no errors. They left 6 men on base. For the Tigers, no runs on no hits, 1 error. They left no runners on base.
Welcome to this edition of Inside the Show. There will be 42s everywhere today in honor of the barrier-breaking Jackie Robinson. Before we get there, though, here's what happened yesterday. Looking first at the American League East, Luis Severino was untouchable on the mound, crafting an amazing no-hit performance as the Bronx Bombers defeated Detroit 6-0. It was their 15th consecutive victory as a team. The Tampa Bay Rays pitched well, allowing only 3 hits as they defeated the visiting Fightin' Phils 4-0. The Cleveland Indians allowed only 5 hits in the game as they took down the visiting Blue Jays 4-0. The Orioles took down the Red Sox on the road 4-1. Home crowd 12-0. The Seattle Mariners only allowed 2 hits. Blasted the Astros 8-2. The Pirates took down the Fish in Miami 6-3. The Colorado Rockies smacked 15 team hits as they pulled away from the Nationals 13-6. Travis Shaw sent 2 into the seats while driving in 6 as the Brewers